Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your energy reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 30th of June through to the 6th of July. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the energies at the moment. Very calm generally within the energy, but don't be fooled by that calmness. It carries a lot of weight that goes along with it. You'll see that on the messages from energy. We also went into the elements as well, where we're going to be talking about that on your Astroflower a little bit later on, with water and earth combinations, or earth and water combinations. So we'll be looking at that a little bit later on. In the meantime, let's just get a bit of a message from the energy, and also get a chakra sequencing afterwards. So we're finding our neutral point. There we go. Start seeing the morphic fields. It's always beautiful to be in nature, because the morphic field, the energy that flows between things, is very much more sort of vibrant. Okay, so let's just see what we get in the way of energy. What's the message for Aquarius? If you've been following your path and taking your place, and we've seen that in the readings over the past, I would say the past year, it seems like energy is offering you a pearl of wisdom. A pearl of wisdom that can play out on multitudes of different levels, not only within your physical, material life, but also in your spiritual, emotional, or relationship side of your life. It seems like you're given a sort of understanding, and you may see it in your daily life as um, realizing why someone is like they are, and it would just be kind of going, oh right. So you could align it to a light bulb moment, but it seems a little bit bigger than that. That's what the energy seems to be offering you, a real pearl of wisdom. Okay, let's just see what the chakra sequencing is doing for you. Okay, finding that neutral point. There it is there. Crown and root. Crown seems to be a lot more, it's certainly a lot more busier than the root chakra. There is a certain degree on the root chakra. It's on the right hand side. So don't get pulled about a bit within your social surroundings, within your activities in life. Just stick to a routine at the moment, because I think there's going to be a lot going on in the way of messages that are coming through for your consciousness. And that side of things, your crown chakra is really quite tight, and really quite powerful. And there seems to be like a concept of life that you seem to be understanding here. Okay, see where it goes on to. So it goes on to the sacrum. This is fundamental things, and I think that's the whole. It ties a little bit into the root chakra of keeping a routine this week. Do not deviate far from your routine, as it were. Obviously, allow yourself time to explore other things, but more than anything else, do not forget about a certain level of routine, and that's social as much as sort of physical. Okay, it's moving on again. Where's it going now? It's going to the third eye and the throat chakra now. And the third eye is really poignant. Really, it's got this laser focus to it. Having your intuition being really on the money at the moment. So, and the inner visions and so forth will be really good. So I would trust yourself and make sure you give your time over to a little bit of, if you don't do it already, a bit of meditation, a bit of well-being walking within the forest and so forth. I think that's going to help you really get clarity on what you need to be doing. It's now on the move again. And it goes to that heart chakra. I think with the foundation of keeping a routine, but also exploring life, allowing a certain degree. It's like having a cake and having one slice where you can explore. And that's going to bring you that golden nugget. And it's going to be incredibly eureka-ish sort of moment for you as well. Absolutely brilliant. Let's see if it moves on anywhere else from there, from the heart, because the heart chakra is really good and it makes you really positive about the future. Where's it moving on to? It's moved on to the solar plexus. I will say something in a minute after this thing. Let's just see what's going on with that. Stay true to your values. And then we have this in Capricorn as well, your neighbor, and that could well be both of your signs because you're very close to one another and you share a lot of petals within your Astroflower. It could be here that that's very, there's a sort of synergy going on between Aquarius and Capricorn maybe at the moment. So, and I think it's staying true to your values, and your values are going to give you force in where you go forward. And then it goes back to the crown and the root chakra. So, the one thing I wanted to say is it's the opposite to the natural human rhythm, and it's like your higher self that's actually sort of you're getting in tune with. You're getting in tune with the higher place of being of what you should be doing here upon this planet. So it's going to feel good. It's going to feel that you're winning in areas that you never thought you'd be winning in, and giving you clarity or maybe closure on certain avenues that you may have been exploring for a long time. Absolutely great. Great energies going on there. Let's just have a look at your Astroflower. So here's your Astroflower here. You've got your Astroflower at the top there and the petals down below. And we're looking at earth and water combinations here. And obviously you are an air sign, but you are also the water bearer. It's like John the Baptist. You're the baptizer. So you're the forgiving sign, as it were. Wipe the slate clean. It doesn't necessarily mean it's easy to wipe the slate clean, but you're very good at doing that and being very practical in that whole sort of scenario. And once you've got a clean slate, you can really get on and do some good stuff. So you got that sort of aspect to you. See, the base of your sign is all water, really, and you can see that in your sign because you get water in every single petal. On your left-hand side, you get it mixed with air, and on your right-hand side, you get it mixed with fire. So petals 1 and 2 is all very passionate, can be very passionate. And I think that's where you've got to stay true to your values as well on your spiritual path there. We're going to put a few cards on that. On the left-hand side, where you get a combination of air and water, which is basically your sign, you are 2/3 air and 1/3 water. So on your financial side, that's going to become very logical for you, I think. And I think that's what that golden nuggets are giving you there. You do see a crossing combination between the earth, cardinal earth that comes from Capricorn, that goes below petal 10 and above petal 6. So petal 6 is your inner sanctum and how you convert it into your interface with the reality that is around you. So we're going to be looking at that as well. Let's just pull a few cards on that. I actually think we're going to start on the financial side. So let's just start on the karmic path, which is petal 3, the mutable energies, which you've got there. You got the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is all about finding a treasure from within and sharing that treasure with others that are around you, or someone sharing it with you. But because we're on the karmic path here, I think you are sharing it with the world that is around you. And I think you've got this great joy to bring over the understanding. So when you get this wisdom moments within you, and you're going to get quite a few by the looks of things, that together will collectively make a greater understanding again. So on the financial side, on the synchronicities, and that's petal 4, where you get the fixed water and fixed air. Now, obviously, that combined and shows your sign totally. You get the 10 of Wands. Just don't go too deep. This is what I think we come back to the routine as well, that side of things. Make sure you stay within a routine, that you don't start working through the 3, 4 in the morning on a project, and you sort of like keep to the rhythm of your sleep. So then when you wake up bright and breezy, the work that you would have done on the project late at night will be much more productive if you do it first thing in the morning. So don't try and take too much on more than anything else. Let's just see what that crossing point, this is on your financial side, between petal 6 and petal 7. You got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is she's taking her pathway. She's not following a pathway. She's defining her pathway. And I think that's what you're doing here with this golden bits and nuggets, really, this beautiful inspirational ideas or light bulb moments that are coming to you. And I think that's what's coming from within you. You're going down this pathway, and you get the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn card here. So this is that earth energy that's coming across petal 10, between petal 6, 10 and 9. It's all about your future here. And the Queen of Pentacles is like, she sat below the tree of knowledge. She knows that that pentacle is coming towards her. She knows she's going to get the good results. She doesn't have to go running after it. And I think this is, maybe it's a way of an understanding that allows you to work smarter rather than harder here. Much smarter. So it actually starts providing for you. Okay, let's just have a look and see what's going on the relationship side. Now, this is where we get the water and fire. Water and fire can be absolutely brilliant, like a Caribbean beach, really nice warm waters. But it can be very explosive as well. If you were to chuck a load of water into a volcano, like a massive vat of water, it would explode because it would instantly turn to steam. And that's where we get the explosion side of it all. So, keeping true to your values, I think, is going to be really, fundamental. And you don't need to sort of like convert anybody here. Okay? No need to go after it. So King of Wands, yeah, staying true to your values. That is sitting in your true seat of power in petal 2. This is the karmic path on your relationship, spiritual path, emotional side of life. The King of Wands is you're definitely going after a mission. And I think that mission is being explained within you. So it's being explained to you by the energies, as it were. Absolutely brilliant. On the synchronicities with the outside world, that's petal 1. You get the Page of Cups. Sorry, couldn't get it out. Page of Cups. Well, Page of Cups is really good. It's either someone's dreaming about you or you're dreaming about someone else. That's one level. On another level, it's all of a sudden that at the moment, when you look at that cup there, it's got that big fish in there, and it's obvious that it's impossible for that fish to survive in that cup. And what you're discovering here with the connections with other people, and this is where I said you might realize something about someone where all of a sudden you're discovering that, someone is like that. And it's like all of a sudden, what seemed impossible in the past can suddenly become possible. And I think it's a really good thing. Let's just see what's going on with that cardinal earth with a mutable earth. Look at that, yeah, the Emperor card. Yeah, this is that cardinal, because you've got the cardinal water that came through with the King of Wands. Now that cardinal earth, which comes also from Capricorn, because the cardinal water and the cardinal earth come from Capricorn. And you get that Capricorn sort of Queen of Pentacles at the top there. It's playing through here of the Emperor. The Emperor knows, runs his empire through the control over the physical side of life. So that's you sticking true to your values and, being very physical about it all, more than anything else. Let's just see how that mutable water plays into it. Four of Swords. Yeah, I think you're getting a respite from maybe just generally people around you that have been, you didn't understand them. You didn't understand them, or you didn't have this wisdom beforehand. And what's happening is this mutable water that's coming in is allowing you to play a little bit with the waters, so with your emotions and so forth, which will give you a greater depth and understanding according to your relationships with certain people. And then that's when things become possible with the Page of Cups as well. So there you go, Aquarius. Thanking you very much for being here with us. I hope you get the best out of these readings. Thanking you very much for subscribing, liking and sharing and all of that malarkey. I will see you on any of the other energy videos that we do on this channel. In the meantime, all for me left to say is, don't forget, life should be fun. So please do enjoy.